Students, good morning. Today we will discuss a physical part derivation that you can see I am writing here, thermodynamic derivation for elevation in boiling point. Okay, this is quite lengthy and difficult, but it is very important for the plus 3 students. That's why today we will discuss this part. So don't waste your time. Let's start. Let us consider a solution of non-volatile solute in a volatile solvent. Okay, mu1 liquid and mu1 vapor. We write mu1 liquid equal to mu1 vapor at the equilibrium state. Okay, then for the small changes I am writing also d mu1 L equal to d mu1 V. This is equation 2. Then the chemical potential for the solvent in the solution depend upon three factors. You can see I am writing temperature, pressure and composition. Okay, then for the liquid and for the vapor I am writing mu1 liquid equal to the function of what? Temperature, pressure and psi1. Here psi1 means molar fraction or composition. Then for the mu1 V equal to function of temperature and pressure I am writing, this is equation 3. Then I am taking the partial derivative. I am writing, you can see d mu1 liquid keeping 2 constant, then 1 is variable, temperatures. Okay, then keeping pressure and psi1 constant, then here pressure keeping temperature and psi1 constant, then molar fraction, then keeping temperature and pressure constant. Okay, you should have some mathematical knowledge, then you can understood, otherwise you can't. Okay, then before we already know this value has minus S1 bar liquidity plus V1 bar L dP plus I am writing this way. This is equation 4. Okay, this is for the liquid phase. Then for the vapor phase I am writing also, you can see what? Now del mu1 V is equal to, then according to equation 3 I am writing temperature then pressure for two factors, because here I am writing mu1 vapor is equal to function of temperature and pressure, that's why I am writing here. Then I am putting the value S1 bar V dt plus V1 bar V dP. This is equation 5. I think you all of you understood till this. Okay, then go to the next part. We know that the equilibrium del mu1 L equal to del mu1 V. Then I am putting the value of this and then putting the value of vapor. You can see I am writing here. Okay, we already got before. Then I am just rearranging the equation this way. Okay, you can see this is for entropy and this is for the volume, and I am writing here. Okay, and in the general, this is equation 6. Okay, I am just rearranging. Okay, you can see here. Then in the general the pressure is keep constant, then dP is equal to 0. Then I am writing here, if the dP is equal to 0, then this factor cancel out. Okay, you can cancel out this factor because your dP is present. Then we got the value this one. Okay, according to equation 6, you can see here this is equation 7. Then I am putting here what? Now del SB bar dt is equal to this way, this value equal to this, and you can say this is the partial molar entropy of the vaporization of the solvent. This is equation 8. Then we already know that what? For the ideal solution we know mu1 equal to mu1 naught plus RT ln psi1. Then taking the derivative, you can see this is a constant, then cancel out, then this one. Okay, del mu1 divided by del psi1 keeping temperature and pressure constant, then RT divided by psi1. Then I am writing here according to equation 8, I am writing this way. Okay, then I am getting del SB bar is equal to del H bar vapor divided by T. Then equating the both the equation, then I am getting what? Now d ln psi1 is equal to del H bar vapor divided by RT square dt. I am just equating all these equations, then I am getting here. Okay, you just see clearly, then you can understood. So I just want to share one thing. You all of you think that I am only writing the derivation part. I am not writing the theory part because already it is the lengthy part. If I am writing the theory part, then it will become also lengthy. That's why I am just omitting the theory part. I think you all of you understood. Please like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel. If there is any query and comment, then please go to my Facebook page. I am just putting my email ID. You can give me an email, then or comment me in my YouTube video, below the YouTube video. So thank you students.